Welcome back to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac of Roby Electric with Trent Haston of the Roby family of companies. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook at Andrew Roby, Roby Electric, and Roby Realty. You can also check out the podcast at WBT.com, the WBT app, or the iTunes store. We're still joined by Ben and Trish Cannon. And Trish, you were both about to just tell us what makes you different.
Well, let me tee this up a little bit. Well, it's being humble and it's being simple-minded and it's knowing your role. People always ask me when they figure out my last name is Haston, and they go, well, why wouldn't you change the name of your business to Haston Construction or something like that? And I always have said my whole life, this was ingrained from Papa Ron, who you were talking about, is I would shamelessly, no questions asked, change. I'm proud of my lineage, but I would change my name to Trent Roby because I love this business. I love the brand. I love what we've done. I love the people that walked before me and walk with us now. Y'all have that mentality. I mean, it's all about the business and the family of the business. A couple things that I think make a business great in people that listen to the show, a couple business lessons. Number one, you giving back. You know that you just can't be a business that takes from the community. You got to give back and utilize your time, energy, and monetary assets and your network to give back. We're going to talk about that with Make-A-Wish. Number two, you're always working to improve the education of the business. You believe in education. We take with Hendricks Corp. We're both involved. Both of our companies and a lot of our staff are involved in Sandler, and it's a business school of thought, and it's a sales education, and it's based off of great principles and doing things right and having tough conversations before they get tougher. And then the third thing I think is really cool, and I've always fought this because I'm a visionary, is you have the problem which we have in our family business and have had, and I'm the crazy guy, but I struggle with this with my dad and my brother is you like working so much it's hard to get you out of the field. You like your hands being dirty. So it's hard for you to make the transition, which I think all great businesses as they grow and evolve have to make. You got to work on the business and you got to grow the business and you got to build systems and hire good people. But that replaces working in the business, which is so daggone fun.
And then there's days where you say, gosh, this would be easier to just do it myself.
And then
you're back there
in
the field and
you're
doing the work yourself, and you're not so much teaching, you're just doing.
But I will say it is a much better trait to have to fight tooth and nail to pull somebody that way than to have somebody that doesn't want to work and try to get them to get in a business and run a business.
Well, I look at a lot of the generation coming up. I think construction as a whole is struggling with the younger generation coming in.
Well, we talk about the workforce problem.
Getting their hands dirty.
Every show. I mean, it's a national epidemic. I mean, it's not just roofing, it's electrical, it's plumbing, it's general contracting. The whole industry has taken a hit because, let's face it, you're not taught that construction is cool. I mean, in middle school and high school, we're not taught that this is a valid business, it's a valid profession. Everybody's got to go to college.
We're missing how important trades are.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are do very well in this business, so there's opportunity.
My employees do very well.
Your employees do really well.
I mean, really, and quite frankly, when business is good, I give them opportunity to move up in the company. That's my job is to blaze trails for opportunities, but also they get opportunities. If you're the best worker, you get opportunities for overtime. You get opportunities to make extra money. Benefits.
Well, I think what you just said too about blazing trails, we create jobs, especially coming out of a time where finding a job was really difficult.
Yep.
And during that time, we went without just to ensure that those that worked for us were able to continue to work for us.
Well, let's touch on that a little bit because obviously you guys are successful for certain reasons, and we were talking about the whys behind that before we in the last break. You talked about the showroom and using hammer. I mean, versus
we like
tell us about the process.
Something as simple as a shingle roof. We like to still put it on a little bit old school. Hand nailing it to me is important versus gun nailing the roof. Hand nailing it, you know that the nail is going to be put in the proper placement that is dictated by the manufacturer. Dictated by the manufacturer to meet the specification of that material, so that you know that is not going to be the reason that the roof fails. Two,
Also, that decreases on volume. We're not about volume. We're about doing it the right way.
It's to do it the right way. You don't work on a $1 million home that's being built and do halfway quality work. If you do, it's only going to last for a year or two. And I'm not saying that roof is only going to last a year or two. Your reputation's only going to last a year or two.
We all know, especially the construction environment in Charlotte. It's a very small network of people, and you're right that the folks that let their reputation slide, I mean, it hurts, and we all know about it very quickly, and I think the consumers do as well.
Just within our realm of roofing contractors, there are guys that I reach out to that are my competition on certain projects. And they may be my competitor, but there's a handful of us that all have the same mindset. And just like general contractors, there's a handful of guys that have the right mindset. And I think we're lacking that across the board. And if we can all continue to try and do better, it's just an example. It's setting an example for the
me and Travis
us.
used to put roofs on. Dad let us do it on the weekends on some of our additions and stuff, and that's how we could earn extra money. And so I learned to roof a little bit. Travis was always the lead roofer in our two-man crew, but I'm always the assistant in everything I do. Thank you, Patrick. I will serve you. But, I've used gun nailers to nail roofs on. You can do it quicker, but you got to have your air set right, right?
Set right, but then most of the time it's just little details like that. It's flashing details that are just as important. Just everything down to your prep work.
And we do everything on site as well. We have a full sheet metal fabricating workshop in the back part of our office building. We have a great showroom. We can show you how things are put together and installed properly. And we also have an entire gutter division with its own building as well. So people are more than welcome to step foot in our office, and we can walk you through the process from beginning to end.
So we will call that vertical integration.
Vertical integration. I like it.
Let's make sure the audience, where is the showroom? If they want to come by, who do they need to call? Somebody need to show up ahead?
They should really call ahead. You can call the office. It's 704-527-3508. There's always somebody there during regular business hours. Set up a time to come down and see what's going on as far as your options for roofs, whether it be a shingle roof, whether it be a slate roof, whether it be a wood shake roof that you're talking about doing, or if you just want to discuss gutters.
Or you can visit our website, www.pinnacleroofinginc.net. And there you are more than welcome to submit questions, and we can either call you back or answer your questions through our website. We also have a link for Make-A-Wish on our website as well. And, you can basically see everything that you need to. We're also hiring, so if you're looking for a job, please call us. We've got lots of positions to fill.
PinnacleRoofingInc.net.
Correct.
2 N's.
PINNACLE.
And ink with the C, folks.
INC.
So, okay, question for you. Tell us what Make-A-Wish means to you.
To me, Make-A-Wish, the first year that we helped with the cornhole tournament, it was just another way to kind of give back a little bit to the community. But the more years that we were involved in it, and the more involved we get, the more you get the opportunity to see all aspects of it, not just the cornhole tournament, but to hear the kids' stories at the maybe the barbecue that you're at, or we also work with a golf tournament that helps Make-A-Wish. But you hear more of the story, and it really pulls at your heartstring.
But the reason we got involved wasn't just that I think you guys gave us the platform. You obviously gave us the platform. But when our daughter was 2 years old, she had a brain tumor. And I feel like I lead with this story because it was a lot of money. And we had awesome insurance, thank God, because we're self-employed. But with her, fortunately, everything came out to be okay. But we had a lot of money that we still needed to pay in medical expenses. So being able to connect with an organization that you might be very wealthy, you might be able to pay your medical expenses, you might have great insurance, it doesn't matter, because your focus is having to take care of everything for your child at that time. So let us help you maybe have your very last family vacation, or grant the wish of a child that this might be their last opportunity to do something that means something to them. So there's a lot more that goes involved with that as well.
Well, guys, thanks for being here. When we come back, we will tell Audrey's story and what Trish is talking about.
Before we leave, we're giving away a free roof. So if you want to visit our website, again, pinnacleroofinginc.net, we are giving away a free roof to a deserving family. So please go to our website and nominate it. It's called No Roof Left Behind. And check that out and nominate someone that you feel is very deserving.
Thanks for putting that in there.
Ben, Trish, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, guys.
We'll be right back.